You're listening to the Coastline Candidate Interviews. With us now, answering your questions, is Joe Pat Hatem. He's seeking the mayoral seat in the city of Southport. You can ask your own question on this Wednesday by calling us at 910-343-1138 or sending an email to coastline@whqr.org. Southport recently hired a new city manager after Kerry McDuffie left. He filled that role for about 3.5 years. What's the biggest challenge that you see facing the new manager, Bruce Oakley, and how do you see the role of the mayor and the board of aldermen when it comes to working with staff on those challenges?
I think the greatest challenge he's going to have is the greatest challenge that I see is how do we preserve our beautiful heritage, our quaint village, while promoting economic development. Change is going to come to Southport. Change is coming. We're a fast-growing county, Brunswick County is. So how do we mitigate those changes? How do we keep a hotel from landing in a neighborhood?
Are you talking about the hotel
Yes.
Going up on the riverfront?
Yes, that potentially was going up. They've scaled it down now, and the town has responded. The ordinance has been changed, so now the maximum number of rooms is 10. So it's our UDO that we have to be careful with in terms of going over very carefully. Our Southport Planning Board. My wife is chairman of the planning board, and they've done a great job with that, and they're continuing to look at that. So in terms of the city manager, that would be the greatest challenge, our heritage versus growth. How, in terms of interacting with the Board of Aldermen, the mayor has to inspire the Board of Aldermen. He has to be a policy person. There's a quote from John Adams, "Let us dare to read, think, speak, and write." And I hold that close. If we're not reading, we're not researching before we speak, and then we're not talking about it, writing about it, if we're not in our neighborhoods, in our communities, I want to have every alderman to be successful in their wards. I want to work with each one of them, and I want to be a mayor that is a voice for all of the citizens. You know, recently, last year, in terms of the hotel, we had a couple that wrote this impassioned long letter that was put in the Stateport Pilot. And so I went, in my campaigning, I went to them and I said, well, did the mayor call you Wednesday night after this letter? The paper comes out on Wednesday. No. Well, did he go by your house on Thursday? No. If someone is that concerned and upset, and a citizen of Southport, you know, you read the paper for information. You also read it for who do I need to see? Who do I need to call? We should be on that. Whatever the problem is, if I'm mayor, I'm calling or I'll be on their front step the next day.